Greetings. Welcome to our series of weekly devotionals where we take a look at some lectionary readings. We've reached the midweek Wednesday offering in our look at the readings for Christmas Eve. And for today, looking at a reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah. I remember a couple of years ago finding a letter that my dad had written to my mom when she discovered that she was pregnant with twins, my brother and I. Apparently, my mom was a little bit distressed upon hearing this news. I can't imagine why, but my dad sort of wrote her a letter to comfort her and assure her everything is going to work out fine. We have twin baby boys. What else could be wrong with the world? And I remember too, when my firstborn child was born, Tanner, my son, was born. At that particular time in my life, well, things were a little difficult for me. My marriage wasn't going all that great, and I was suffering through some stress-related health issues, some financial difficulties. Life was kind of tough at times, but I remember holding Tanner in my arms and looking down at him and just sort of knowing everything was going to be okay. There wasn't a thing wrong in the world as I looked down at that cute little baby. You know, as we go through different difficulties in life, there are perhaps different things that offer us comfort and assurance, different things we look at as symbols of hope, the beauty of nature perhaps, or art, a beautiful painting or picture that strikes us and moves us emotionally, a favorite song, perhaps favorite memories that we look back on that bring warmth to our hearts. For the people of Israel, through their history of difficult times, they had looked to leaders, different magnetic and charismatic personalities that had offered them hope that they could make it through whatever it is that they were going through. And of course, new life. Embers of hope found in the birth of a young one. All of these things have at times offered the people of Israel hope, and perhaps you as well. And I mention this because of this very familiar passage in the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 9. We often read it on Christmas Eve. And we may forget that it was written in the midst of a very difficult time for the people of Israel. They were dealing with the domination of their land by the Assyrians, and a very difficult time. And the prophet Isaiah writes, "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. For a child has been born for us, a son given to us. He is named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." As we move through this season and you reflect upon some of the perhaps difficult times that you've lived through, what is it that gives you hope for the future? What is it that gives you comfort and assurance that things will be all right? Perhaps today you might reflect and meditate on those things. Amen.